Hello, YouTube. I've returned. It's been so long. But also, it has been a little bit since we've done some Satisfactory. And I have some things I could show you. That's right. Bonus stream tomorrow. That's right, MJ. We should remind YouTube, too. Bonus stream tomorrow. Oh, boy. Right. So, what are we working on? Well, first off, I am floating. You may note that I'm floating. I can now hover. I can hover. I'm also doing some weird things, like manually making crystal oscillators here. Not automated. Weird. Weird. What else is going on? This is now where my hub is. It's like on top of a copper factory. Also where our reanimated SAM and SAM fluctuators are happening. Although I, for the most part, am sinking the reanimated SAM and SAM fluctuators. I'm also sinking this, whatever this is. Adaptive control units, although we're not making any right now because I think I got annoyed with how few computers I had. And how little electricity I had. So I was hoarding the computers for myself. The biggest problem with my current setup, you know what it is? I don't even need to do aluminum. I need to do trains. So the biggest problem with my current setup is that I'm manually adding plastic to these two. I'm manually adding rubber here. I'm manually adding Caterium quick wire here. I need trains. I need paths. I need everything. Like, I need so much more transportation because I shouldn't be manually adding anything, but I am because, yep. Can we make these for sinking? Yeah, make these for sinking. Okay, so the computers I'm going to keep to ourselves, but yeah, maybe we should work on trains. What else have you not seen? You haven't seen my aluminum. So we could go over there and show you some aluminum. I made a pathway to run over here. Did I show you? Have you seen any of this building? Is this all new? I don't think you've seen any of this. I've done so much. Okay, so this is where my dogs are. Yeah, that's right. My dogs, plural. I have a lot of them. Hello. Who are you? You are Flapbeard, and you are so cute. And you are Maeve, and you are so cute. And you are Pixie, and you are so cute. Oh yeah, there were more. There were some of the shadows. Okay, and you are Doggo with short name, and you are so cute. And you are German, named by Miniorama, so cute. And Meek, named after MJ. And Chaos Lobster, named after Chaos Lobster. And Tex, named after Tex. And Pinoy Boy, named after Pinoy Boy. And Treacle! Ooh, and Bouncy. I think that's all of them. Those are the dogs. There's 10? I could get more. I could get more. We could probably use more. It looks like I need some motors in my... Industrial Depot. No, Dimensional Depot. That's what it's called. I need a lot of stuff, actually. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to put some steel beams over here. We're going to grab the plastic again for reasons. But yeah, I think today, maybe instead of aluminum, I'll show you the factory, but maybe instead of actually doing aluminum, maybe we should work on trains because I kind of already set this up. It's just, again, it's not very automatic, which is, was that the right resource? I think so. Like, I should not have to remember which resources I have to put into which... I should be doing this! Anyway, so this is a buffer for water because I'm pumping some water, but this production also produces some water. And so because of that, I have a buffer there. This refinery is using the bauxite from all the way up here. It's coming down to where I am via the secret tunnel. I use the little tunnel there. It's like up on the mountain. Okay, it's up on that mountain over there. So the bauxite comes down from up there, and then it comes to this plant. And here. Goes inside. And oh. Okay. I'm not really like supposed to be going inside. So apparently this door is not a good door. Okay, and this one is a buffer for the Illumina solution. I have 2 of those and they're full, which is kind of problematic, isn't it? So does that mean you're not getting enough coal, or does that mean I need to do more? Maybe I need to do more. I don't think it's a do more situation because there's a lot of scrap here. I think we need to be using more of the scrap for this to work better. Anyway, what I was trying to tell you is that the bauxite comes in and gets refined into alumina solution and silica, but like it's not producing enough silica. It's not the right ratios, right? So the aluminum scrap, it doesn't matter though. I think it doesn't matter. And the reason why I think it doesn't matter is because, can I go up faster than this? Oh yeah, I can. Okay, so the reason why I think it doesn't matter is because I have like plenty of the resources right now. Even more than I probably need. So we're good. We good until we need more, right? Right. Yeah, I think that getting plastic here would be my biggest priority. So last time we came up here and we started a plastic. We started refining, pulling oil from here to bring it to my black powder plant to start making smokeless powder. Do you remember that? So this fluid truck needs us, we need to do 2 things. We need to go back up there. We need to make a packager. We need to make fuel. And then we need to turn that fuel back into this fluid truck system. But then also, we're going to run the plastic from here down. Maybe via train. And maybe on the way, we could pick up Quickwire too? Can you have... Okay, real question. I hate RimWorld. Squid, I hate RimWorld. Tigger, I hate RimWorld. Pinoy Boy, I hate RimWorld. Okay, so can you put multiple things on one train? Like, is that not a good choice? That's a lie and you know it. I know, I love RimWorld. Like, is it better for me to have independent train lines? Or would it make sense to have one that, like, goes here, comes down, goes here, and then goes back up? Or what if it even goes back on the same path? Maybe not. Maybe don't mix them in one car, but you can have multiple cars. Okay. 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 I know. Yeah. Yeah, look at that cute badge emote. That's cute. Okay, that's fun. That's fun. Man, I should make Ilanabot watch. So Ilanabot can get in on it next time. Okay, so that's what we should do today. We should make a train that brings Quickwire and Plastic down. Mayhaps even Rubber too. If I move that other location... Oh. Can I go up faster than this? Yes. If I do it correctly.
Kit gifted a tier 1 subscription to Msfina.
MJKJ Bot gifting that sub to Mrs. F. MJ, thank you so heckin' much for the gift sub to one of our lovely friendos in chat. Heck yeah. Enjoy your Pride badge. Heck yeah. More computers. More. Okay. Yeah, this is totally the problem with the plastic thing. Like, I'm producing plenty of plastic, but manually dropping it off in this container is not working for us. Okay, so this one is the Quickwire. The Quickwire is for making high-speed connectors. I have so many, though. I wonder if I can finish that research. Ma'am. Did I already finish the high-speed connector research? Okay. These things all seem really far away. The sulfur research. The power slug research also feels far away. The one that'd be a little bit more approachable would probably be going on like a Mercer Sphere adventure and depot expansion. That would be really good, actually. Okay, so a train for plastic and Quickwire, and also maybe making rubber up there, but maybe not. But also packaging fuel automatically there, even if it's just a little. So that way... There it is. Yeah, that's right. I was thinking also the watch one, right? Like if I have Ilanabot just watch the stream for 8 hours, then Ilanabot could rep it, which would be cute. Because there's one for watching as well as one for gifting. That way folks that gift or do new recurring subs could have their choice. But yeah. I did, Squid. So while we were working on that plastic, we ran out of resources all the way up there at the smokeless powder plant. And it was like kind of annoying because we had to come the whole way back. Okay, so Mercer Sphere hunting. Here, let's look at this. Let's just mark upgrade coal question mark. Power spaghetti is fine right now. Blueprints, I didn't do anything with blueprints. Whatever. Trains? Nope. Plastic and Quickwire. Specifically, the plastic is the most appealing, but I should not have to go to the Quickwire plant. Like, it would be way nicer if it just came to me. And it's not even that far away. I can show you how not far away it is. But it would be nicer if it came to me. Auto fuel the fluid truck. Auto fuel the trains. I wonder if we can auto fuel both of those with the same fuel setup up there. That would work nicely, I think. I don't know what I'm going to do with all these now. I don't think I need them. Do I have any in No, I don't. Okay. So put those in the dimensional depot. Do I need this smokeless powder? I think I have things in this container from when I, like, needed them before, and now I don't, and they're still in the container, like the smokeless powder. Now I'm just doing inventory organizing. Okay. I have the hazmat suit too, chat. Hazmat suit and rifle. Although I might change for the jetpack if we're leaving here for a bit. I got a lot of junk in my pockets. This isn't really junk, but I'm gonna get rid of some of it anyway, because it's too much. No, I missed it. Okay. Don't have the hover pack on, Ilana. Okay, now can I get the rest of the smokeless? Okay, I can. And there's 50 computers in here? I'm just taking them. We're putting them in the hub. Put them in! I don't know what control system development is, but all I know is that I need more of everything that this game has to offer, so I'm gonna do it all. Do it all! Plastic. Plastic. Okay. Alright, what can I get rid of from my pockets? We can put the smokeless and the AI limiters in here. Am I ready? I don't know. So that is where my quick wire is. I had originally thought about having a train station. Here, I can even show you. I don't have my hover pack on and I kind of forgot. It's fine. I was thinking about making my train station over here. Over here. This was where I was originally thinking. Hello. It's like a big spot that I could use for the receiving side. Right? So I removed it. But we could put it back in. Serves as a hub for locomotives which can be set to navigate to and stop at a train station. You connect power to a train station to power up the trains on the railway as well as feed power to other stations. Oh, that's cool! Okay. So if I did this, am I going to have to bring the train? I mean, I could make a bridge for it. Or maybe we just make a bridge for it. Is that going to be ugly? Is factory beautiful or is factory ugly? Need to get you an inventory upgrade. Are there more inventory upgrades? I think I thought I unlocked them all. Hmm. 2 from hard drives. Really? Well, I guess we could go looking for more crash sites, too. I think this is fine. I don't know if I really need that, but there it is. Okay, so this thing needs to be powered, it said. Okay. Let's make a new train-related tab here. So what is empty space where necessary? Just to prevent you from driving off the end of the rail. Yeah, so don't I need it there? Also, am I going to have a train that just goes like up and back down? The same train on the same... Or should I make a loop? Because a loop is smarter for like multiples. But also I could make one for now and then make a loop to be like... To be the smartest, I would make one that goes back and forth until I've built the other half of the loop and then I change it. There was an arrow when you place the station. That's the direction the train must travel to stop at that station. So it has to be a loop. There's no reversing back. There's no two-sided trains, is what you're saying. Okay, Bean, you are in the middle. Like, what are you doing? All right, I think that I might have to move it. I don't think we can put it here. Why did I do that as clear? Because there's those weird shapes on the ground. I don't think we can leave it here. It's not worth the trouble. Okay. That's fine. Okay, I don't know where I'm gonna put it. It feels massive. It feels really massive. Why is it so big? Like, okay, because, like, y'all, if I have to do... This is what I'm saying, right? So, train station. And I have to make it loop. So, it can come in one side, but it's going to have to leave the other side. So, if I put it here somewhere... The train's going to have to leave. This is not a big enough space for it. It's going to have to be so big. This is why people just build over the ocean. The only bear shark? Hey! How's Satisfactory? Hopefully it was very satisfactory. Please don't leave. Please don't leave! Because my horrible joke. Welcome in, Raiders! What are you working on at Satisfactory? Is it your first time playing? Tell us all the things. Raiders, it's lovely to have you. I'm Ilana Orama. If you do not know me, I like to say that I focus the majority of my content on complex management and automation games, although I'll be really honest and say that automation games are like a newer thing for me. And my love of Satisfactory, I think, proves how awesome I find them to be now. But it's kind of a newer adventure for me, all the factory games. So this has been really fun. I got into Satisfactory with 1.0. This is my second playthrough, though, because I did start with new settings in 1.2. So I'm pretty new to this game. I have about 150 hours with 2 playthroughs, you know. That's pretty new to the game. So just an FYI, we're learning. It's a lot of fun. I have been pretty obsessed. I definitely will give you a tour of what's going on with my desert factory that we have here. But yeah, we were just talking about trains. We're thinking about doing trains. Yeah, I know. I'm not even done with the tutorial, right? Muki Moki. Sally Man, how you doing? Welcome in. The Only Bear Shark. It's great to have you and your people. Thank you so heckin' much. I'm gonna make sure I drop a follow so I can maybe return the favor at some point. You know, we love checking out new streams. Trying to make new friends here on this platform, especially folks that love factory games. Puerto Vikingo, how you doing? What else feels really massive? Black holes. Yes, that is correct. So I was looking at the trains, talking about maybe doing my first trains in this game and saying how big it is. It's really big. The Rimworld raid noise gives you PTSD. Me too. That's why we use it as our raid alert here. I have streamed over 2,000 hours in Rimworld. I have like 4,700 hours in that game. I have a Rimworld tattoo. I absolutely love it. But my main games right now are definitely more like Satisfactory and Oxygen Not Included. Because I've played so much Rimworld, I kind of have put it a little bit to the side. I do still very much love that game though. There's no doubt about that. 100x space elevator parts. Wow. Wow. That's amazing. That is wild. That's super cool. That's super cool. Oh yeah, I'm not a onesie streamer. Obviously. Thank you, MJ, for reminding everyone that I'm not a onesie streamer. The Only Bear Shark, it's important that you take good care of yourself, especially at the end of a long stream. If you need to go lurking and do post-stream self-care, please make sure to do so. We'll be trying to make trains, but first, I'm going to give your lovely folks a little bit of a tour of what's going on here. Might as well, because you're here. So, I got sucked in. I didn't want to. The most important thing you need to know about me playing Satisfactory is this. I will stop whatever I'm doing to rescue a lizard doggo. Thank you for the anonymous follow. I appreciate it very much. Raid video? Yeah, you want to see a quick raid video? You want to see a quick raid video? If you want, you can see me and my husband rapping. I won't make you, but if you're interested. I was just going to show you my doggos and a little bit of my factory as a tour of what I do here. I'm all about just like gabbing and having good times with people. Did you just bring me pulse obelisks? But of course we do things in the games. A little bit of both, you know? Out of all of our Satisfactory playthroughs, we have not pet a darn thing. Our mind was more. You haven't pet anything? Not even the manta? But the manta. Okay. Okay, forget raid video. Forget raid video. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna find a clip. I'm gonna show you a clip. No, no. Maybe I'm not gonna find a clip. I have ridden the manta so many times. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay, hold on. Okay, raiders. Give me 1 second. I think this is better than a raid video for you right now, okay? This is what you need. Hold on, it's gonna be muted because I'm streaming, so I mute Twitch for obvious reasons. All right, this is all you need to know about this game and what I prioritize. It's coming. It's coming around. It's coming around. This is this playthrough, but in experimental. because we played 1.2
it.
in experimental. This.
Friend, I missed you. I'm so glad.
You don't do this?
We did it.
You can pet them.
Yay is right.
Not me. The kittens and puppies were in danger. Yeah, the kittens and puppies are in danger. That's true. I'm prioritizing the kittens and puppies. I swear. I swear. I do have kittens and puppies. They're all grown up. They're not kittens anymore. But I have some of those. So, Raiders, this is my, like, I am so proud of this playthrough. Look, not only do we have this huge factory, this is my coal. Over there is my quick wire and AI limiters. Over here we got steel, a little bit of concrete, like encased beams and stuff too. Over there is copper, but the copper extends upstairs as well. We got some manufacturers over here. My first time building manufacturers in this playthrough. And yes, the spaghetti is real. The spaghetti is something else. And obviously our hub and our space elevator. We are on phase 4. We're working on phase 4, sorta. So many doggos. Yeah, I have 10. I will get more. Look at how pretty. If you squint really, really hard, you can't see any spaghetti. Yeah, just squint better. Just squint better, chat. My coal does come from those tunnels over there. My bauxite comes from up there. Right there, actually. Up there. Where that crash site is. Is that a crash site? Oh, yeah, but I wanted my hazmat suit, which I have now. I have hazmat suit. We do have some things that we were going to work on. One of the things we were going to work on could be kind of fun to, like, just go over there and run with it. But I was doing a little bit of, like, inventory management because, yeah. There's a couple of major problems with my factory. I would say the most important one is that I am currently, like, manually adding things to these manufacturers, and that's just, like, awful. That's bad. So we don't want to do that. But it's kind of how it's set up right now. I was gonna see about fixing my inventory a little bit and then probably heading out to where our, let me show you. So we have some oil being pulled from here, and then it's being transported by fluid truck to my black powder smokeless powder plant. Because plastic is being produced there. I want to also produce packaged fuel there and then package fuel the fluid truck that's currently out of fuel. I also want to make a train, my first ever train in the game. And the train, I want to loop up here, back down to Caterium, and back through. Something like this. Then I want this oil plant to only be power and have all the rubber and plastic production happening up here instead of down here. That's doable. But let's organize our inventory a little bit more. You hacked your mom? All I can read now is that you hacked your mom. We could put some of this fuel into a storage container, feed it into there, and just ignore the problem for a while. I should not do that, though, shouldn't I? Should I? Should I? Should I not? That's a good question. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take these things. And we're gonna go check out our... We have an inside joke of never using trains or cars. Stop. You do? We lay down conveyors and pipes for miles. That's amazing. So, are you all playing multiplayer, or are you just using the, like, general Wii because you're playing with the streamer by watching them? I'm just curious, because I've been doing completely solo, and I'm just curious for the vibe. Fleischer, I hope you're doing well. Thanks for hanging out. I can has Matt suit. Linux is back. So taking and hacking up my mother, Aloe. Okay. In real life, did you hack up your mother, Aloe? And by that, do you mean into smaller plants? And did you find 5 puppies in real life? I still have to let them sit and vibe out for the next day before I can officially throw them in pots. The aloe. But what about the puppies? I need to know about the puppies. Oh, baby aloe, aka pups.
Shall bring reckoning to all.
Okay, we have an ad break coming in 2 minutes. I'm supposed to take breaks. I'm supposed to take breaks. Why don't we just run to our plastic plant? Load up on plastic
Subscribed with Prime
and bring it back. Pelanova, thank you so heck much for the Prime sub. Thank you, friend. I appreciate all your support over the years. Get this junk out of my pockets. It's fine. Just put it all in there. It's fine. All right, let me just show you. Since we just got a raid from potentially new friendos, I'm just going to yeet myself over there real quick. This one is one that I have done hypertubes too. It's a little far away, but it's fun. 2 playthroughs, 140 hours. Oh, partial, Sonder. I've gotten further with this one than I did the first one, though. So the first one I stopped in phase 3. I did not complete phase 3 my first time playing, and I have completed phase 3 in this time. But I will say that I've made the game easier. So while the only bear shark, I almost said the bear shark, sorry. The only bear shark is doing a harder version of the game. I, as someone who's newer to the game, am making it easier. And I did so by making the cost for power and recipes 75%. Space elevator parts are the same cost. But yeah, I made the game easier. Also, I'm playing with Retaliate, but they don't retaliate. They do not retaliate. Anyway, this was my first plastic plant. It's also where I have a lot of fuel. Hence the discussion about moving some production stuff to the other location and maybe just making this one be fuel and power. But right now I have all these refineries that are doing things and they're feeding dimensional depots. I gotta go on break. Stop playing the game, Ilana. I have to shut you down because the stream is generating dangerous amounts of heckin' awesome. Hi, I'm ready. How you doing? All right, well, I guess we'll talk about the game more in a minute because I should go on break. I'll be back in just a bit. Thanks for hanging out, chat. You're awesome. Meat is a delicacy in our village. I'd be happy to buy it. I just need to see the royal meat stamp on it. Okay. Many years ago, there was an accident with an inappropriate meat. Ever since, all meat must be approved by a royal authority. I feel like we're going to be selling inappropriate meat in this game. Is this game about selling inappropriate meat? Jet noises. Nice. You're a jet. I will say, if I'm like able to turn in these quests like at night like this, that's kind of nice, you know? A lot of these games are like, oh, everyone's asleep. You're too late. It's over. Let's see how too late we can be. I can literally crawl into bed with this person and give them the copper ore. What the? You completed my request? Fine. Let's go get your reward. Oh my god. Pull them out of bed. There. Now scram. I've got work to do. From bed? So we have a hole. We live in this hole right here. This is our hole. This is my squid. Minecraft. You know, normal stuff. Oh! Is that gonna... That's the Enderman! Am I dying? I looked at it. I looked at it. I looked at it, squid. I looked at it. I looked at the Enderman. I saw its eyes.
When you said you couldn't color on the boss, you didn't mean color in the rest of the map. You should have been more specific, Toes. You should have been more specific. And I really feel like this is your fault.
Obviously,
I feel like
this is what you wanted.
Like, you said, dude, yeah, right. This is the chat of bad choices. Everybody also wants Oddly Smooth Stone because it's just good. Just immediately start, yeah,
It's so good. Just rub it a little. Duplicant. Duplicant. Booplicant. Booplicant. Duplicant. Okay. Fun. +8 mood. Yay. So now we'll be happy while we're starving. That's enough, right? Look at him right now. Hold on. Look at how I put him in the basket. Those are feet. Both of his feet are up in the air. He is just belly up in the basket. He is so silly. Okay. I like that we can see the poop. Do I like that? I don't know. But it's activated, and I could definitely tell it was activated. If it doesn't work, Ilana angry dance. What does an angry dance look like? Let's talk about this. Like, how do you dance angrily? Hi, friends. Okay. It has returned. Thank you for the break. Okay, so we came down here with one main thing in mind, which is that I could grab... Well, I wanted to show you all what it looks like. Because this factory is decent. It's definitely decent. The thing is... The thing is with this factory is that I need to switch over. I want to switch over my plastic and my... Oh, it's fine. Just... I don't even care. I want to switch over my plastic production to be at that other location. How many empty canisters do I have? Yeah, see, we probably have a lot of packaged biofuel, too. We do. But not that much solid biofuel. It's fine. Anyway, this is not going to change. I don't want to change anything here until I have changed the other factory and set it up to produce all the things. So let's just grab that fuel and we'll do like a little manual insert of fuel into the fluid truck. We could probably be sinking smokeless powder right now. You may have noticed that I was sinking overflow residual rubber. I'm making the rubber with the residue stuff from the fuel production. So because of that, I have a smart splitter set up to do overflow residual rubber into a sink. So I have an entire container of rubber, plus I have rubber going into the dimensional depot up there, and then I'm sinking the rest of the residual rubber. I might even just, like, only do residual rubber. Maybe only do residual rubber and sinking it there. And then, like I said, worry about producing the plastic and rubber for my usage and for production at the other location and train it back. Okay, now, in terms of what's in my pockets, I feel like I have some junk in my pockets that I don't need right now. So let's, I guess just sink it? I don't know. Here, take that. I know, sinking calf screws, but it's just small quantities of stuff in my pockets. Okay, and then I'm going to switch this for the parachute and fall to the ground, but that's fine. This is my cannon to go to my smokeless powder plant. There's my manta friend. I probably drew it too early. I think I drew it too early. You have far too much junk in your pockets. Perfect heist! Ah, loud noises! What were the loud noises? Was it me? Am I the loud noise, Red Burrito? Was the game too loud? Was the video too loud? Okay, so... this is where we'd be fueling it. This is where fuel comes in. But we should look at the truck path. Because there's a path here. Okay, what if I do a conveyor floor hole thing? What's below me? Huh. Interesting. Yeah, that would be fine. Okay, so let's do a conveyor floor hole in between here somewhere. Something like this, maybe? I don't know. Maybe this will work. Can always try, and if it doesn't work, then do something else, you know? Right? Okay, make that. Then we're gonna have the fuel go in. Now we need to go downstairs. And I'm gonna put one of these right on top. And then I'm going to manually put all that fuel in there. Maybe not all of it. Maybe most of it. So now this is a temporary fix that will definitely not be my permanent solution. Right? When you announce your return because the clips were quiet. Yeah, I am pretty loud. The thing is, Red Burrito, is I get people that tell me all the time that I'm not loud enough. And so then it tells me to be louder. But yeah, the clips are not as loud as I am. That's definitely true. It's intentional, but yeah, loud noises. I love temporary permanent solutions. That's right, the only bear shark. That's heckin' right. Everyone, did you drop a follow for our new best friend, the only bear shark, who just raided over and was playing Satisfactory? And it sounds like it's pretty good at Satisfactory. So you can go there and learn things and then teach me the things that you learned. All right, so we got a temporary fuel fix. But the other thing is, if we start producing fuel here, we can just run it through there, right? Right. Right? Right. What are we doing with the heavy residue oil? Nothing? Making... wait, is that what we make the smokeless powder from? Yes. Oh. Oh, so if we're not pulling smokeless powder, are we... has production stopped? Of plastic and fuel? We're not making fuel yet. Plastic? Are these both plastic? Yes. Huh. Okay. Do I fix this right now? I don't know. Yes? Well, let's go fuel up the fluid truck. Because we obviously have to. Just do a little hop, skip, and jump over here. Although I guess I could probably fly. Huh? Aren't I close enough to these power? Nope. I guess not. It's fine. So, not what I meant to do. How do I... Down there. Okay. There is one somewhere around here. Is it up here? Top of this? No. That's where I died, though. But that's where I died. But somewhere over there is a Mercer sphere. I don't know. I will be scared. If I run into something, even though it can't attack me, I will be scared. Just so you all know. I hear you. No, I hear that power slug, which I'm a lot less interested in, but I guess I'll still take it. It's definitely up above. Okay. That's a power slug, though, above me. I don't know. Somewhere over here, Mercer Sphere. I'm not going for it right now. We weren't even supposed to be doing a Mercer Sphere adventure right now. We were supposed to be fixing things. Stop getting distracted, chat. But also... this game is very easy to get distracted in, isn't it? It's so good, but it's so easily... I'm so easily distracted while playing. Okay, just ignore it. Just ignore it, Ilana. Ignore it. I should be ziplining right now. So now would be a good time to make canisters, empty packages, and fuel here. I ran out of the materials to like expand the factory last time, so we should be good to do it now. If we can do fuel, then we can automatically refuel that truck. And then we focus on a train that brings it home. Also, do I really need 2? I wonder if I should sink overflow smokeless. Look at how much smokeless powder we have. Stress! It's like, how do you choose what to work on when like you have like 8 things that your brain is telling you to do? The stone arch on the map is a weird looking dick. Thank you, Anise. There are always problems for future bear shark. Yeah. Good luck with that guy. Yeah, he keeps getting more problems thrown his way. Yeah, past Noi has done that to me. My response, pass some of the problems on to future Noi. The best solution. That's why I have multiple unfinished projects. Yes, Squid. Correct. Yes. Squid makes me aspire to do all the things in Satisfactory, but then I do none of the things because of... I don't know. Decision paralysis. We need to take some of this plastic and make containers, packages. What are they called? Empty packages? Empty... No. Canister? Empty canister. Which we make with plastic at a constructor. And then we make fuel at a refinery with some of the heavy residue oil that we're also using to make smokeless. And we take that fuel and we automatically fuel this truck that's bringing the oil down, aka this fluid truck right there. Currently, I've put fuel in, but that's not a good solution. Ah! Cat! What are you doing? Hold, please. What are you doing? I don't know. I don't know what he was getting into. There are no pipes in Satisfactory. Weird. Why no pipeline instead? There are pipes. No, there are pipes. There are pipes. I don't know. They told me to use the truck. I don't know. The vehicle just drove off. Yeah, it's automatic. Yeah. I have many projects that will definitely get finished in time. Definitely. Totally going back to them. Yep. Yeah, me too. 100%. The only bear shark. I definitely won't forget about them. Like this project, for example, we had started this project before I diverted and did my aluminum factory. Just like randomly was like, you know what? I'm going to play with aluminum. And now I'm like, oh yeah, I still haven't done this yet. Yeah, haven't done this yet. And also, by the way, the reason why we have to do this is because power is not good. Power's not good. We need to turn this into a power only facility because I would like to, yeah, I would like to do more fuel power. Because we're out of power. If everything was producing right now, we would have no power. And there's no like bio burners to fall back on because they burn through all their powers, so they don't exist now. Okay, let's do an overflow sink for the smokeless, because I think that's a good choice, and we'll, make it so we're, yeah, here. Making it so we're doing something, but also continuing to produce. So the way that I did it before was I used the logistics smart splitter right here. Okay, let's line it up with both. Okay, now let's configure it and say any overflow. So that stores it here first. The smokeless is not going into a dimensional depot. And the black powder is also not going into a dimensional depot anymore. So none of this is going into a dimensional depot. Which is fine, but it means that there's no smokeless in the dimensional depot. So let's put some in. Okay, so now we'll sink the excess. Is that a good choice? I don't know, but I'm doing it. I'm going to do it. Where am I going to do it? I don't know. I don't know. We could put the awesome sink upstairs, I guess. Maybe. There's not really room up here either. Don't look at the non-existent grid. Don't look at it. It doesn't exist. There's no grid in this game, okay? There was never a grid. It still doesn't exist. It's fine. This is my way of saying that my build is ridiculous looking. Okay. Can we bring you like this way instead, maybe? Okay. Now, awesome sink. You go there. And we're gonna sink the overflow from this thing. Let's make it not go through the ground. Okay, what about the overflow of the black powder? This could be sunk too. Look, nothing's happening right now. Another smart splitter. And yeah, I'm going to be that person, and I'm just going to attach it to the belt in the air, and it's going to look really funny, and I don't even care. And then I'm going to bring it, and I'm going to put it on top of this building, and that's going to look funny, and I don't care about that either. Oh, this I might care about. This I might care about a little bit. So let's put the murder in, and then... Huh. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, now let's go to the smart splitter and tell it to do overflow this way. Yay! I love this! Smart splitting all day! Okay, it makes me happy to be able to tell it which way to send things and what to prioritize. So this, we'll prioritize filling this up first. And then we'll sink everything else. So I actually don't really need to be carrying so much of it. We can fill this up and then sink the rest. Because why do we need like this many, right? We're filling up our dimensional depot. I can always come back here. Okay, so those are sinking. No, wait, they're not. Because electricity. Mark II power pole. Because electricity. Okay, now, with this many sinks. It's okay. The sink doesn't use that much power. Is this what you call a spaghetti build? Oh my gosh, it is such a spaghetti build. But the good news is I love pasta. I love pasta. Pasta's great. I forgot that I don't have my hover pack. I'm not hovering, chat. Okay. Now I'm hovering. It's pretty spaghetti, Coovs. It's pretty spaghetti, for sure. Grids are just propaganda by Big Right Angle. Exactly, Dimble Mace. Exactly. We gotta show them. We gotta show them by being anti the grid. Reject spaghetti builds, embrace the calzone. Okay, so Coovs, I have talked to some people about it with like the game, and I've learned there's some things. So there is a grid that you can use if you do control. It like aligns you with the grid. I definitely did not do everything on the grid, but that does help you make your game more aligned and less spaghetti. There's also blueprints, so you can use blueprints to create builds that are like compact and do good things. When you build your belts, that's not a belt. When you build your belt, you have the option of doing like straight mode versus curve mode versus default. These will all change how it looks. So if you use the straight mode, you can get some really nice straight lines and right angles and stuff. I'm just saying, like, I don't feel a need to have mine look that way, but my, like, fear is that you all won't want to watch me play because of my spaghetti, you know? But then I watched, like, Drongo play this game. Like, Bloody Drongo played this game, and it was chaos spaghetti. Everything he built was chaos spaghetti. So, I don't know. I think that, you know, maybe I can get away with playing it this way. Especially because I'm newer. I have heard that the more you play... What is that? Are those just rocks? Those are just rocks. I have heard that the more you play, the easier it is to make things like look good, and like that people that play a lot make nicer builds. But I also don't know if that's just because they play a lot of factory games, so they therefore are more into nice builds. I don't know. Because, like, I know Squid, like, has played, like, so much factory game, like, of different factory games, that that's part of why he feels that way about his builds. I don't know. At least that's what he says, to make me feel better about my bad builds. That's just a bridge. So, I could get rid of this for now. And we could just continue across, like, this way instead. I need to expand this factory to fit the constructor for canisters, the fuel refinery, and, of course, the packager. But we'd also... We had talked about doing... I do the clear ones over the water because it's pretty to look at. We'd also talked about moving rubber production up here. Currently, we're not doing any rubber production here. So it might be worthwhile to do that. Why are you not producing anything? Because of the smokeless. Okay, so definitely the heavy residue oil needs to also produce other stuff. These tubes, maybe we should put a buffer on them. Wait, there's buffers inside. What am I talking about? Yeah, that's a lot of the heavy oil residue. So maybe we'll make residue rubber again. Ugh, my brain. Comparison is the thief of joy. No, I know. And that's what Squid tells me every time I'm like, oh my gosh, how can you watch me stream? Because mine looks horrible. And then Squid is like, you're literally enjoying one of my favorite games. How can I not watch you stream it? And then I realized that, you know, learning is a part of the process, and I can't beat myself up for having not as pretty builds, you know? I've been having a blast. We got to keep going with the way that we're learning it and figuring it out, right? And so eventually I will get even better. This factory looks even better than the last one, right? Like this build looks so much cooler than what I had done with my first playthrough. So, yeah, pretty excited about that. Okay, so what if we do another refinery? But yeah, I agree. The only bear shark. You seem really cool. Okay, and then we do residual rubber here. And then, did I do it the right direction? Yeah, I did. So then we could split this pipe and just send some of the Are there smart splitters for pipes? No, it's fine. I don't need to. It's fine. There's so much extra. It's fine. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Okay, let's go out this way. That's what I aim for. Seeming cool so I can fool people. Oh, well, to be clear, my kinds of cool people are like really big nerds. So, don't take that as an insult, but, yeah. My favorite cool people are the really nerdy people. They were the best kind of cool people. Okay, power. Power. Yeah, that looks a little better, I think. That's never an insult. Yeah, we love nerds. Yeah, we love nerds. Nerds are the best. I mean, you play Satisfactory, so I mean, I think you get that. Yeah. All right, so where do I bring the rubber? Because part of me, like, what is this? Is this a merger? I could just put the rubber in here. I don't know why my brain went. It's not smart, though. It's not smart. Is that a mistake to have it fill into the same dimensional depot? Probably.
It's got to be butter.
I agree, Commander UD, and also Kiri. Who are you calling cool? If I recall, Lady Lana was a CPA. Definitely not CPA. Definitely not. Just worked in accounting. I worked for CPAs. I was like an assistant to the CPAs. Okay, why don't we not worry about how we're going to get rid of the rubber and for now, just start producing it. Because I could have a little buffer container here. This isn't the right one. There we go. This isn't the right one either. Wait. Oh. What was I thinking of then? What do you do with the heavy residue oil? Hold on. Heavy oil residue. Smokeless. Oh, residual fuel. Oh. Oh. Done. Done. Residual fuel. Why? Because we only need enough fuel for this train. Truck. Whatever. This is not where I'm going to be producing general purpose fuel. This is fuel for the truck. So, fuel. Liquid buffer, maybe? Y'all, I don't remember where anything is in this game. Storage is under organization. Let's just go big. Big buffer. Too big? Too big. Small buffer. If anything, I should have more buffers over here. Yeah, if anything. Why does that look so weird? I'm sorry, Coovs. I'm sorry, Coovs. This looks bad. Looks real bad. Okay. We'll move that. We'll get rid of this one. And then we'll reconnect these. Okay. Okay, put another buffer on the residual side. Now this is fuel, which means we need a packager and a constructor. The constructor is supposed to get plastic. So I have a splitter right here. My brain. This is my brain on Satisfactory. Just so y'all know. How do I do it so the top one is attached instead of the bottom? Oh, the spaghetti? I think it's actually cool that you can do that. I just can't do it in my own game. Okay, that's very fair. Yeah. Yeah. You can get an alt recipe for residual oil and redacted. Ooh. Redacted. Assistant to the regional CPA. The regional. Yeah, I was assistant to lawyers and CPAs for like my entire professional service career, aka from undergraduate until I quit my job to be a streamer and be a mom. I was a stay-at-home mom. Approximately 1 year into streaming, I became a stay-at-home mom for my child through his infancy, and now he's going into school. Well, he's been in like a preschool, but now he's going into like real school, y'all, and it's wild. It's wild. Real school. I don't. Okay, I got it. 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 You go to this side. Now, do I have it? I have it. Do I have it? I might have it. I might not have it. Let's fix this. Only because it's beneficial to do so. So that way I have a little bit more space down here. That's why. That's why I wanted to. I'm trying to decide. They grow up so fast. So fast. My nephew recently passed his first driving test, and now he has his level 2 learner's permit and can drive on his own. Oh my gosh. That's wild. You're like, wait, weren't you just a kid? Weren't you just a little kid and now you're on the road? Oh boy. See, this is why I want to attach the top one to it. How do I attach the top one to it? No, that switches the lift type. I don't know. I don't know if you can switch it from the top. Attach it and go down. Oh! 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 Tigger! Can we get a shout out for Tigger? That was great. It's still cutting. I don't know how to make this so it looks nicer. Oh! Oh! Straight mode! Look at it go! Okay, we got this, chat. We got this! We're doing it. Okay, so now I need the rubber from over here. Wait, where's the rubber again? This is fuel. Are we making rubber? I don't know. Hold on. I really hope I'm not getting sick, because I got a real runny nose right now. Which is what I keep holding on about, if you're all wondering. Oh, wait. I didn't need this. Wait. This was to bring the plastic to the constructor to make packages. Canisters. Tigger has also been streaming. In fact, Tigger, White Tigger, Frivolous Squid, and Pinoy Boy all stream this game. Uh-huh. Alts are visible in 1.2 if you already know the components. Right. So, like in here you're saying? Cool. Yeah, shout each other out. Shout each other out. Okay, so what we want is to seal plastic off of one of these to make canisters. Here's what I'm gonna do. Do I need it to be a smart splitter? I don't know. Maybe not. But I'm going to do it anyway. Because I like my splitters to be smart. And I am going to have some smart splitters. Okay, so what's that mean? I want this one to be overflow for the... No. I want this one to be the priority. Then I want... No. Do I want it to be a smart splitter? I guess it doesn't matter. We could just set it to any. And then we have the flexibility later. If we need the flexibility later. Now, where is my truck path? Okay, we have not blocked the truck path. But it might be a good idea to bring the plastic this way instead. But I marked it this way. No, it's fine. We'll just go this way. It's fine. Okay, build that. Then... this. So like there, maybe? I love hovering. To build my factory? Are you kidding me? This is amazing. Okay, so where can I fit the constructor? I could probably make this nicer. It's fine. We'll just do it this way. Another option would be to go all the way down. It's interesting that it's not clipping it there. Maybe because it goes up a little. I think this is fine. We'll just go this way. It's going to be a little funny looking, but it's fine. Right? Right. This isn't producing anything else other than the... Yeah, okay. So, we need a constructor for canisters, which is going to get that plastic that we're bringing over right now. I'm going to put it all the way on the end. I'm glad that we're finally doing this project. I feel like I needed this. Wait. I can daisy chain now? When did I unlock that? I knew that, obviously. I knew that I had unlocked that. Clearly. Clearly I'm paying attention. Obviously. Imagine doubting me. Okay, so this comes over here. Then we're gonna need to take the fuel and put it in a packager, not another refinery. So this should be a little easier to make happen. I think I might want another one of these. Yeah, that looks great. Totally normal. Okay. Can this lift as much as it is? Hopefully. Package fuel, please. Power. I mean, yeah. Daisy chain all day. Maybe? Sure. There you go. Connected that one. It looks totally normal. Totally fine. All right. You know what? This might look better. Just go over there. Okay. So you're making packaged fuel? Yes. So this packaged fuel then needs to get inside in that storage container right there where the fuel is then being delivered to the train. The truck. It's not gonna make any spaghetti, don't you worry. It's gonna look great. / maybe a lot of spaghetti. But you know, I think that you probably have grown to expect that from me by now. Probably. This is normal. I think this is normal. All right, where's the one with the fuel? It's this right here. Are you sure? Okay. Okay, it's going too far in. Let's try to fix that. Or maybe just turn it. Cool. So now we're packaging fuel here, but we're not making rubber here yet. Because I was confused about heavy residue oil. I wonder if I should just make another refinery. How much power do we have? Not enough. But not everything is operating right now. 1.2 perks. Yeah, I build walls to hide my spaghetti. Good. That's good. Others build marinara to put on top of their spaghetti. That's what I do. I think that's what I do. I prefer Alfredo, but marinara can also be fun. That is likely squid because of... I would assume that's because of how much fuel is being produced at the other plant. Oh, you know what it is? It's probably the Coke. It's definitely the other plant. Which the goal of this is to then fix the other plant. So, like, fix the supply to the fuel of the other plant to be, like, focused just on power. And if I can automatically fuel this, which is what we're doing right now, and we have buffer for the fuel. So we have a container here that's catching backup fuel that I can grab if I ever want fuel to, like, jumpstart something. But yeah, I can show you. I know exactly what the problem is. The problem is that our other plant, the coke that's going into the coal generators there is volatile in terms of its production figures, and it's why I started sinking the residual rubber. It's also why I started sinking the blue stuff. Fuse? No. I don't think we'll run. No, squid. No. All right, let's fix the speed of these belts for sinking. Sink faster. Sink the things quickly. Please let me do this. Just boost the speeds a little bit since we can. Okay, so fill the smokeless powder, sinking the rest. This is the smart splitter, so overflow is going to the right, so it is prioritizing the smokeless first with the black powder. We do have some... I might keep one of these as like backup powder for me and the other two going into the smokeless. Just in case I need black powder for whatever reason. Now this one is making black powder just for my own use. This should be going up. It is. Okay. All right. So if we could make rubber here, that would be great. And then we should try to go work on the other plant probably. Go home first, but then try to work on the other plant. So how much heavy residual oil? Not that much. How much crude oil? Pretty full. Oops. Pretty full. Fuel full? Okay. So maybe we'll just do... crude oil rubber, too. We can move these up to bring a pipe around. It's clipping the machine. I see. Okay, fine. It's whatever. Okay, so we're gonna turn here. And then we're gonna turn here. And bring it this way. We're gonna get this belt to go down here. All right, the first one looked the best. I don't think it's clipping too bad. And then this we're gonna bring around. So actually I can connect it like that. Let's just make sure this is set to rubber. Okay, and then now a belt to bring the canisters up to the packager. Okay, and the rubber, I want going into a dimensional depot, but I can't build another dimensional depot here. So... that is where we could feed it into the same storage that fills this depot. It's not going to be great, but if you ever needed to, you could pull out all the plastic to then see if rubber starts filling. It's what I'm doing with my quartz and silica right now. So, like, if I pull this, either probably quartz will start filling back up, and then they're both going into the same dimensional depot is what I'm telling you. Okay, so in that case, then, we can merge the heavy residual with this because it's the same thing. That's the, it's going to be produced from... I don't like this at all. Let's just rebuild this belt after we split this. Pipe turns too sharply. Okay. Let's build the splitter and then do it? Yeah. Okay, so we'll just build the splitter and then we'll connect this over here with another one of these, maybe? I don't know, y'all. My spaghetti is ridiculous. It is, but here we are. And it's my spaghetti and no one else can have it. Okay, let's turn here and go up a little. And then we'll connect that through. That's the packaged fuel. It's going where it needs to go. Now we need to get rubber going up there, maybe? What if I just use the top of this fluid buffer? That looks good, right? The pasta's so delicious. Mmm. Delicious pasta. Oh, we could also just go up and then go over it. That would probably work well. Let's do that. This is a temporary, not great solution, but it will allow me to keep producing, produce both rubber and plastic here while we work on fixing the other plant. The other plant has to move towards just power, I think. I think that's ideal. So, tastes the same whether it's straight or wriggly. That's right. Especially in Satisfactory. Look at how big this plant got. Okay, I'm excited about that. That's very good. So we're producing rubber and plastic here. Are we training at home? No. Do we need to be training at home? Yes. Is it gonna let me hover this far? Okay, so I'm kind of thinking that we might make our first train here somewhere and send it back. Because if you look at this, the quartz and the silica could be brought through the cave to this factory, to the train via belts, and then that could belt down to approximately where we're doing Caterium over there, pick up the quick wire, and then go the rest of the way to the space elevator. That's what we gotta do. Now, where's the cave? The cave for the quartz is there somewhere. Is that right? Yeah. Interesting. Hold, please. Ilmarin says, as an acknowledged temporary solution, it is our duty to point out that it will be there forever. Correct. This temporary solution is probably permanent for quite some time. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. Until we're training, at least those things are going into a dimensional depot. That's what matters. Now, the train. I need a train. And I need my train to... Lang! Hello, friend. Thank you so heck much for the raid. How's it going? Raiders, I hope you had a great time. I'm sure you did because you were hanging out with our friend Lang. What was Lang doing today? Songs of Six. Oh, cool. That game looks really cool. I have not played it, but it looks really cool. Raiders, you're coming in at a very interesting time because I've been so obsessed with Satisfactory lately, but I'm pretty new to it. In fact, you could definitely call this my first playthrough, even though it's technically not. I have not played that much of the game yet, and therefore am experiencing a lot of firsts right now, including that we're going to be making trains. We're going to be making trains. Back from the ad. Yeah, I was just kind of rambling because I thought some of you might be in an ad. Welcome in, Langham Raiders. Welcome to new Satisfactory 1.2, which means I was able to make some of the settings a little bit easier for myself. I'm pretty new to Satisfactory, so I'm definitely learning, but as you can see, it's been going pretty well, other than the fact that there's spaghetti everywhere. Yeah, was kind of getting into it. My MC Hammer ad is over. Trisha, how's it going? Lang, thank you so heck much for the raid. Crack, how you doing? Lovely folks coming in with Lang. How's Songs of Six? How is Songs of Six? I hope it's good. Lang is awesome. Plays a lot of strategy games. Definitely some factory and automation as well. Lang plays a lot of really cool games. And whenever there's a game that Lang's playing that I haven't started playing yet, I'm always kind of curious about it, you know? Raiders, if you do not know me, I'm Ilana Orama. I'm definitely not a onesie streamer, obviously. I do like to say that I specialize a lot of my content in management and automation games. I started out my stream with RimWorld, played a lot of RimWorld, both on and off stream over the years, but I've recently definitely become more of a variety streamer with a focus on strategy management, simulation, automation games. To be more general, it includes all those categories as well as some cozy chill and even some puzzly games. I recently did a bunch of blueprints and have worked my way through Myst, and soon we'll be doing Ribbon. So some cool stuff. Timed perfectly to be in an ad break. That's right. Is this spaghetti required? It might be a little spaghetti required. It all must be paved. Yeah, I do need more foundations, probably. But I think I got the achievement for the foundation, so I probably just need more pipes. Which means we probably should not be doing that and should instead have done pipes, but I'm sure eventually I'll get the pipes achievement. I'm thinking trains. I'm thinking that we need a train that goes from here to there. And we need to build belts that bring in stuff from the cave, because in the cave I am producing my quartz and silica. Thank you for the kind words. Always, friend. I appreciate you so much. You know, we go back a long ways, and you've always been really wonderful, and I try my best to do the same. Everyone support the friendos. Go give Lang a follow. Also, the only bear shark who rated earlier and seems cool. Lang, if you need to go do post-stream self-care, please make sure to do so. I'm really liking it. The quality of life for that genre is top-notch. That's good to hear. It's pretty... It kind of intimidates me because it does feel a little bit more like... I don't know, like macro? I don't know. He needs a shower. Could you smell him through the stream, Trisha? Yeah, please feel free to do your post-stream stuff, Lang. Thank you again. Probably hasn't eaten either. You definitely need to eat some snackies. Okay, so I actually probably don't really need to expand it over here. What I should do is make my train station over there. So, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. Okay. There used to be something there and it's no longer there. And yep. Are these not the same? No, they are. Okay. Let's connect that to that and you to you. Okay. Things still going? Good. Now. I don't know if I can reach that from here. I can probably fly across. I can fly across. Okay, so here's what we're doing, Lang Raiders. We are currently working on my first ever train system, basically trying to get stuff back, so I'm doing a little less like manual management. I've been pulling things out of the Dimensional Depot, aka magic storage device. I'm allowed to drop things into Dimensional Depots, like regardless of where you... This is horrible. Okay, I'm getting rid of all of it. The Dimensional Depot is nice. It helps a lot with storing things and having things in other locations, but it is not as good as automating resources to arrive to wherever they're needed for production. So basically what's happened is I have these resources that I need in my main factory, and I'm like manually dropping them off in storage containers because I don't have trains. That's a problem. This is an automation game. So we're trying to fix that. That says that it's clipping the miner, but it doesn't really look like clipping to me, so I think it's fine. And over here, in this cave, I don't like that either. In this cave, I have my quartz and silica production, and therefore I need to get that up here with a couple belts to do the train stuff. Now, it should be noted that I have everyone set to retaliate, which means that the caves are not as scary as the caves might seem normally. Also, should I have built an explorer? I have the arachnophobia mode set. But the cats are super creepy, just as an FYI. Like, I think they might be worse than the spiders. It's terrifying. I'm just saying, they're actually horrifying. But this is where we need to go. So we're going. Hi, kitties. So great to see you, cutie little kitties. Totally not gonna murder me. Well, they're not, because actually I have it set so they can't. But, you know, they are cute. What's this? Biomass. Biofuel. Biofuel burners. This is old! This is an old system! I might get rid of it. I'm gonna get rid of it. I'm trying not to rely on biofuel. And we weren't even using that. Because these are connected up. So we're just going to try getting rid of it. All right. Did I make a shame crate? Nope. The tutorial is pretty good for Saga 6. We've got 6 to sing. Bath time, bath, pizza, then back to gaming. That sounds really good. Eat in the shower, then get back on stream. Pizza bath. Brilliant. Honestly, you could do pizza bath. Not shower, but pizza bath. You could probably do. I didn't realize that this is new. Tutorial was pretty good. I started with a homestead embark that makes others less likely to trade. Interesting. But also less likely to attack. So it's a little bit chiller. Better for maybe starting out. Makes it harder to expand to additional tiles. So you just focus on like that colony being self-sufficient. That's neat, Lang. That's cool. I've always maintained that the arachnophobia mode is made to give people a lorophobia. Is that a phobia of cats? Wait. Is this not connected to power? Was this relying on the biomass burners? That's wild. Y'all, it was. It was. That's wild. That's so funny. But you know what that means? It never ran out of power all this time. That means that we should have been sinking more of this stuff. That's what that means to me. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. With one-dimensional depot for both resources, it's like a little problematic. So what we could do is keep this the same, but split off these resources into 2 separate belts somewhere. So maybe we keep the merger, but we move it forward and have 2 splitters here. Yeah. Okay, so a splitter here. And a splitter here. It'll work, I think. Okay, and you go into there. Okay, and then we just need to stack them. No, it won't work. Hold on. Where's the merger gonna go? How is this supposed to work, Ilana? The spaghetti's too strong. Oh no, I found a demo for a sci-fi time loop puzzle game with the same publisher as Blueprints. Yeah, same publisher. Not Tonza Ross. Okay, so... is this gonna work? It's probably too close. Yeah, it's too close. So what I could do... okay, so I could put a splitter here, first off. And then use this one to create the belt that goes the other way. And then this could go directly into the merger. And then this one could have a splitter in front of it. That's what I should do. That makes more sense. Yep. That looks good. Okay, so now this one is clipping a little. We can move this over. I don't have power here. Okay. I'm just gonna put one biomass burner here so I can literally hover. just for my own hovering purposes. Okay, maybe 2? 2. It's like, no. Game's like, no. No. Okay, let's put 100 in each for now. Really? Kind of surprised. It's the noise. Is it traumatizing, chat? Are you all traumatized? Okay, so let's make the quartz crystal here. We'll put all this in as much as that as we can fit in. Okay, you go there. That's good. No. Tell me you're not gonna fit. We could try putting one next to it and then just transfer everything. No. Can you put it like right on top like that? Okay, maybe that's close enough. It is. It is, it is. Okay, so now we'll put the splitter in front of this one. Gosh, is anyone following what's happening right now? Or is my, like, am I mad scientist mode again? Have I gotten lost in mad scientist mode again? I'm just trying to, basically I'm trying to make it so that way the resources go into like overflow containers, but then go into both the dimensional depot as well as onto belts, and the belts feed a train station somewhere. That's what we're trying to do right now. So great. Get rid of this one. Quartz crystal is full. Okay, I need to stop for a second. You lost me 3 streams ago, says Kaneos. Honestly, that's fair. I feel like I lost myself a few streams ago, too. I take precautions to make sure that my power supply is always supplied with resources, even in a power outage, so it's usually pretty easy to get back on. See you in the future, yeah. Not ton of Ross, but I suspect that they have a bit of a reputation to maintain with puzzle gamers after blueprints. That's true. That's a good point, Squid. Okay, so why do you not have enough power? $60 megawatts. What? $30 megawatts. How much do you need? 1.2 megawatts. Doesn't sound like that much. 3 megawatts. 3 megawatts. Why is this not working? Why is this not working? Was it 1.2K? I don't think so. 1.2 megawatts. I was quoting Back to the Future. Yeah. Okay. Good. Why isn't this working? Let's see if it'll turn on for just the 2 constructors. Nope. I was so happy when I got smart splitters. Yeah. It's making a world of difference. What is happening? Why is this broken? They're both connected to the power pole. It wasn't me. Hi, I'm Red. I mean, I can make a 3rd one, but I don't think that's going to make a difference. I'm a little confused why it's not working in the first place. So I'm not sure how more of them are going to make it better. Power is weird. It's like sometimes it needs a buffer build up first. Max consumption, 82 megawatts. How? This is 1.2 megawatts. What is consuming all this power? 3 megawatts. What's consuming 82 megawatts here? If those are both 3 and that's 1.2. This should consume like no power, but it's consuming a lot. My hover pack? Wow. Okay. It was my hover pack. Thank you, Squid. We could put a battery here. Just in case, for like right now. Just like a little buffer. So this keeps running. Okay. So now that we did that, and now we have all of this going into Dimensional Depot. Now we're gonna split this with a lift that's going that way. Okay. And this, wait, did I do smart? I did not. I think that's okay, because we want it to go both directions, right? Yeah. Yeah. I have to build the conveyor pole first, and I always forget. Yo, I think I need to hydrate right now. Let's do the beams. What are you clipping? The front of the constructor? That's fine. Just do it. Am I going to regret doing Mark III belts for this? I don't think so. Okay, so very fun project. All of you better be real excited to make belts that go the whole way back. I've been playing 2 hours. Wow. This game makes it like you weren't playing 2 hours. Yeah, I hope you're ready to walk walk some belts back. Some belts and some power poles. Yeah, I should probably be doing the conveyors first, huh? The conveyor poles? Does this work? Can I build it on top? No. Maybe? Oh, yes, but I didn't mean to build two. This is gonna be fun. Okay, so let's just fall down. Totally on purpose. I kind of want to just get this through here. And then we'll build the other one. You know, some projects are just not as sexy as other projects, and that's okay. The not sexy projects are important too. We love not sexy projects too, right? Right. There is a little bit of a problem with using Mark III in that I am already running low on steel beams. And using the ones from the Dimensional Depot. I'm sure this is fine. We're gonna run out, aren't we? I'm gonna run out. This was too far, too. We're gonna run out of everything and have to come back, aren't we? I could do the top belt as Mark IV and the bottom belt as Mark III. And if I did that, it would make my resources last longer. Let's do it. I think this is so relaxing watching you. I'm so glad to hear that, Zion. I think that sometimes making belts and stuff can be pretty chill. For sure. Okay, yeah. I have more. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it. Is this connected? It has to be because there's stuff on it. Okay. Let's just go Mark IV on the belts on the top, giving us more resources for the bottom belts, basically. Okay, so why doesn't this like line up with the bottom? Why does nothing line up with the bottom? Why no love for the bottom of the conveyor? Am I not supposed to be using the bottom? That'll look better because they'll line up a little better. True bottom doesn't get enough love. Yeah. Gotta give the bottom love. Bottoms deserve love too. Everyone deserves love.
Ooh, woo.
That's right. Just a little woo. I can't believe HR's voice. HR's voice preserved forever in my woo command. Someone that used to stream and doesn't stream anymore. Okay, what about power poles? Let's build another power pole as far as we can see. Is that poison? Am I going the wrong way? Oh my god, I'm going the wrong way. I hate everything. Nothing to see here. I didn't go the wrong way in the cave. Wait, are we sure? No, I definitely went the wrong way. Okay. This is fine. I'm worried that I'm making a shame crate, but I haven't made a shame crate yet. It's okay, chat. It's okay. We just went the wrong way. Just like a little bit the wrong way. Do I know which way is the right way? Maybe not. Also, will it be easy for me to turn around to go the right way? Maybe not. Oh, maybe. Actually, I have an idea for that. I have an idea for that. Okay. You go in there. And you go in there. Okay, they're already full. So, this lift, just turn it the other direction. Send it that way. We're gonna have to go around this big tree thing. So maybe this way. Okay, and now you are also gonna lift. Also this way. I guess I could build a conveyor pole to put the bottom and then another conveyor pole to put the one above. That might make it a little easier. We could try that. That wasn't the right belt. Okay, Mark 3. Okay, and then Mark 4 for you to go to the top. And then a power pole, like... Okay, one there. I can't believe I did that. That was silly. Hey, Key. Kitty, I'm not really trying to mess with you right now. Why is my nose runny? I'm upset about potentially getting sick because I would prefer not to. Thank you. It's too long. It's too long. I guess I could have kept it and had it be the next one, but let's just build one here and then, yeah. Okay, top belt is Mark 4. This is annoying. I am being annoying. Redoing what we already did. This is fine. Everything's fine. Hi, kitties. Okay, power pole. Where'd you go? Right there? To right there? Hi, kitties. You're so cute, but also creepy. Very creepy. Creepy, creepy kitties. Why are you looking at me like that? It's too long. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna run out of resources again. We should have just done the Mercer Spheres. Alright, y'all might have to die. Here's the thing. I wasn't gonna kill you, but if you're in the way, then I am gonna kill you. Thanks. I think they heard me. Yeah, my nose is just running. This is the thing. Hold on. Yeah, Kareni, this arachnophobia mode is super, super creepy. It's super creepy. It's super creepy. I kind of like it, though. Would you feel better about killing them if I told you they're one of the best things to sink? All enemies, that is. Yeah, but someone said something that I didn't understand, and so now I won't sync them because they said that I have to sync... I have to sloop the DNA capsules, and I don't know how to sloop a DNA capsule, so I just stop syncing DNA capsules. And this is the problem with backseating your streamers, is because sometimes they don't understand, and then they don't know how to process the information that you backseated them on. Nope, thanks. So, do I have to sloop them, Squid? That's the real question. And what does that mean? And do I have it unlocked? Okay, maybe I have more than one question. I'm gonna run out of resources here. But if I do, that's okay, I think. I think that's alright if we run out of resources. I think it happens to the best of us. The problem is I ran out of resources last time I was working on this project, and then we didn't come back to the game for a while. So that part is a little hard, but I'm still playing off stream. So that helps me make a little bit of progress. As you saw by my like aluminum production. We're doing it, kiddies. We're doing it. Don't you worry. Is this the right direction? Please tell me I'm going the right direction now. Was there another option? Oh my gosh, stop. Stop. I think it's this way. I'm gonna be so mad if it's this way. Hold on. No. I was going the right way. I think I'm going the right way. Okay, I think I'm going the right way. I think we're good. Did I turn off my flashlight? No, my flashlight's on. I built this to, like, look at stuff. I don't think I really... What is that? Is that Power Slug? Huh, cool. Okay. Let's keep going. We got work to do. Conveyor poles and power poles to build. Conveyor and power to do. I gotta get off of it. I'm doing 2 different belts, so that way I use different resources. I still think I'm gonna run out, though. But at least it's gonna help us get further, I think. Poor Ilana, are we sure streamer isn't feverish from sickies? I don't feel feverish. Simple solution. Just don't run out of resources. Oh! Oh! Why, thank you so much for the such... don't worry, it's fake sass. I'm just being a goof. Because you were being a goof. Yeah. I will do my best. I will do my best. Please do it. I wish that there was a better way to do this, but I feel like the way I'm doing it is probably the better way to do it. But my goodness, do we have to go so far? I guess I could have used like a truck maybe that drove through this cavern. I don't know. It's a possibility. But I'm really glad that we're doing this because specifically when I started needing silica for the aluminum factory, yeah, that's problematic. Powerful? There you are. That way. By the kitties. By the super adorable kitties. Definitely not threatening super adorable kitties. Definitely. Oh my gosh, the spaghetti. The spaghetti, y'all. The spaghetti. I don't think you're ready for this spaghetti. Yeah, I was like a little bit like, I was being too like scaredy pants when I played the game the first time. That's why I turned off the retaliate. I do like playing games with threats. I do like playing survival mode. I don't typically play like relaxed or no sweat or whatever. But the thing is that this game offers such good factorying that I don't need threats like that to enjoy the game. And because of that and my like fear for like adventuring around with all those threats on the map, it just made it like too scary for me, and I wasn't being as adventurous as I have been with the retaliate mode. So even though at this point I probably have everything I would need to just like fight all the baddies and whatever, I still am like, retaliate mode. Let me explore and do my thing without your interruptions. Creatures, leave me alone. So yeah, the cats are in the tree and they're not attacking me, and that's the way I like it. Also, I really like this game. Like, how good is this game, you know? No! I ran out of beams! Okay, so we can keep going. Maybe. And leave the top one for now. And just see how far we can get, I guess. We're getting close, but we're not that close. And there's, of course, where we're going is not the factory where we have the beams and stuff. But I should be able to make a explorer to drive home. So it shouldn't be that bad. Probably. Probably. Technically, I could probably build these belts with the Mark III and then upgrade them. I'm a little bit worried about just running out then. I'd almost rather finish the Mark III belts and then build Mark IV when we get more resources. I'm just going to have to come back. We're just not going to be able to finish this right now. Although I could do Mark I. What would you all do? Would you build it now? Would you build it now with whatever resources you have on hand, like doing like Mark I, Mark II belts instead, just so you can build it and then more easily upgrade? Because upgrading is very easy to do. Yes, because I would forget. Yeah, and then it's still moving at a Mark I rate at least. I mean, or Mark II. Maybe I can do Mark II belts. And then save the Mark III. I mean, it's silly because oh. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, I'm going to rebuild it. It's very silly because it's only going to have the speed of the slower belt. But this will allow me to upgrade it way easier. And it makes the belt it makes sure that the belt is built. You know? I don't know. I think it's going to be easier for me to upgrade it if I do it this way. I didn't need the top? Okay. Yeah, I think it'll be faster. Oh, I ran out. Okay. This is probably also a mistake. Because now I'm going to run out of the resources to finish the second belt. But it's fine. We're so close. It's fine. It's fine. We're going to do this. Yeah, we're running out. Okay. Power. Power in my face. Face power. See, you can see factory out there. How exciting. See factory. Okay. Yeah, we're out. What about 4? We are out of resources, chat. I think that's where I have to leave it. Now, it's too bad I can't, like, zoop home from this location. But what I can do, because I can't zoop home from this location, is I can build a car and drive myself home. Let's grab a little fuel if we're gonna do that. Sea factory, but I thought this was the desert. Sea factory. Sea factory run. Sea factory sit. Sea factory go. Can I just like hop over all this junk, please? Get me out of here. All right, let's hope we can build this explorer because it would be very sad if we couldn't. Yeah, we're good. I got some stuff in the dimensional depot to build it. Okay, just let those things fill up again. Wait. Oh, yeah, I did use all of them. Yeah, I used like everything that we could have used to build belts. So let's just drive home. And then we'll go from there. Where's the road here? I got rid of it. Hey, Boss Kitty. Bye, Boss Kitty. Squid, did you ever answer my question about slooping? Good factory? Yeah, good factory. Good factory go. Black Sparrow, how you doing? You need a hypertube between the 2 factories. Well, to get out there, I use a hypertube cannon and I fly. And then, like, I drive home. I don't know why. I should make a hypertube cannon to get back. Probably. Sloop, it's like a productivity module. In Factorio, best comparison I've got. More output for the same input. So do you sloop the constructor or do you sloop the DNA capsule? I'm stuck on a tree stump. Okay, let me go this way. This is my factory. Hi. Hi, factory. We missed you. I need to loot you for resources, please. I like to, whenever possible, carry the vehicle. But I might have just made a shame crate. I did. Hold on. Okay. It's the motors. The motors and the crystal oscillators were not in my inventory. So yeah. Go up here a second. Coal. Okay, what's going on, chat? Sloop construction of DNA capsule, but can just sink as well. Okay, so the sloop goes on the constructor, and then you put the... Okay. And then you sloop this. Do I have to power it? Power shard it? Or just sloop? Oh, just sloop. Doubles. Oh, okay. 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 Because I had 21 of them here that I was, like, just waiting. Because I didn't know the answer to that question. Okay, so then the ones that I already have here, we can just drop off into the sink. Let's go back to hovering. Can you all give me 1 second? Just like a minute. Jimmu, how you doing? How goes the aluminum? The aluminum is great. We started to talk about trains, and then we get distracted by fixing one of our factories. So we haven't done any aluminum. The aluminum's already set up, but it's not well set up. So I want to fix it. Shard is just received. 42 is the answer. Good. Bonus stream is tomorrow. Vanatra, how's it going? I'm going to go say hi to my kid real quick. Can you just hang tight? Hello. Okay, so let's see. There's a couple things we could do right now. So, over here. Put all the plastic in the storage. Then, bonus stream is tomorrow. That's right. We're going to sloop the crystal and the canisters because I don't want those. And maybe the smokeless powder and the black powder? All of it. Take it. I don't want it. Where am I going right now? To get reinforced iron plates? But we did get some. I need beams, reinforced plates, and encased beams. Steel and encased.
Berry army shall bring
That's
reckoning
right.
to all
Berry
who
army
oppose us.
reckoning all who oppose us. In that order. I had to go see my kid for a moment because they're going to have dinner with some family, and I am not joining for this one for a few reasons, but in part because I am headachy, and I think that I'll probably want a quiet evening tonight. So I was like, you go without me, and I'm gonna stay behind. Just in this instance. Okay, let's take the silica and drop it off. Maybe try to max out these things a little bit. Fill her up. We're your favorite family, and we know it. Yeah, totally. Totally my favorite family. Definitely not my family. No, I mean, like, Minnie and Emo are my everything, but, like, extended family, I'm not as close as I wish I was with some folks, you know? So, yeah. But I think that's... a lot of people probably feel that way. Where's the encased beams? Over here. Nope, that's concrete. Where's the encased beams? Over here. Nope, that's versatile framework and empty because we're sinking it. There we go. Camdell's in. We're heisting right now? And are you closer to us than you wish you were? Some days. Like, ugh. No, I mean, I love our closeness. I'm just kidding, of course. Y'all are amazing. I hope you know that. Okay, let's drop off the silica over here. Hello? Throw me. Throw me further. Oh, now I'm floating again. All right. Let's go down. This is what I don't want to be doing, but it is what I am currently doing. Manually dropping off silica, which is why we were trying to fix that. But let's make sure we have all the resources we need, including maybe some more reinforced plates. What are you all doing here? Okay, I'm stuck. Are we heisting? Reinforced plates. What is this? Heavy modular frames. At some point I'll need those, so let's just keep making them. Why do you have no encased beams? What's the deal there? You just don't have any. Because you don't have any steel beams. Why do you not have steel beams? I don't know. I should fix it, but I'm not going to. Okay. Drop off a little bit more plastic upstairs. And... hypertube cannon again. How to go up, 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 up. Is that enough steel beams? You should be, right? Get stuck. Do you plan a break now? No, because I'm not going to go another 2 hours. But thank you, MJ, for checking. I was just trying to, like, kind of finish the project we were on because I think that I'd like to call it for the stream. But I don't love the idea of leaving that project unfinished. Especially in the state that it's in right now where we, like, have, like, the belt started and not finished. So why don't we fly over there? Here, take those. I guess I could jetpack. Maybe. Yeah, I should be able to finish it now, hopefully. Getting the train connected. No way is that happening, MJ. I should have done the parachute. No, the jetpack's fine. We're going kind of fast. Yep. We were going way too fast. We almost died. It's fine. Here, use this. No? Actually, we're already partially healed. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm definitely not doing the train right now. Oh, Anise, it looks so good. I'm a gay, y'all. Lesbian counts, right? Of course it does. It looks so good, friendo. Yay. That means you've been here all day since the very beginning, which of course I already knew. But I didn't really expect a lot of people to unlock it today. So it just shows how legendary you are that you've been here for 8 hours today. Yay. It makes me so happy. It looks cute. I tweaked it a couple times because at first I made the word pride have like the bi pride flag colors. But it wasn't as clear. Like, it wasn't as easy to distinguish the word as the white pops. So, anyway. Back to the cave. Back to the cave. But yeah, it's cute. And I'm excited to see it on your name. There we go. So now there is officially power. But now we need to fix all of this. Let's go back. The stalactites are going to hit me in the head. See, now I should be able to use my... Okay, back down on the ground, Ilana. No need to waste power. How far? This one's Mark 4. Okay, so we're already back to the Mark 4 belts. Okay, and what are you? Are you Mark 3? You are. And we did Mark 3 on the bottom the whole way, I think. So the Mark 3 should be good. Mark 4. Mark 4. Mark 4. Is that right? I hope that's right. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it looks good. I'm excited. Obviously it's through the end of the month. So if anyone doesn't know what that means, it means that it should be pretty easy for you to get the 8 hours watched badge. The one that our friend Anise is currently repping. All you have to do is watch 8 hours of my stream before the end of the month, and you can permanently unlock that Pride badge here to use in my channel. Just a little fun thing for folks that want to rep some Pride year-round, because honestly, why just 1 month of the year? Let's do it all the time. Pride forever. You know what I'm realizing? What MJ said. This project isn't really done until I build the train and get it the whole way back home. But that's not happening right now. But what we can do is... I don't know. We could build the train station, maybe? You know what? No. I don't think I can. I don't think I can, chat. I think that might be it. I don't know. Pride forever. Exactly, pal. Ilana Butt. Good job. Too many times. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit headachy again. Where's the train station gonna be? Where would the best spot for the train station be? Like over there, maybe. Did I have a plan for that? Over here. Hi. You cute. I'm gonna murder you. I don't have full health. It's fine. They didn't kill me. It's okay. Yeah, I think so. The thing is with it being down there is it's going to have to go down to go back up. You cute. I'm going to murder you. Yeah, that's kind of how it happens sometimes. Did Anais fall off the heist? No. That's rough. Yeah, tomorrow is a bonus stream. Exactly, MJ. I've been here since stream start and still got 34 minutes left. Twitch be twitching again. That is weird, Ninja Scene. Maybe it did a little disconnect. If I'm lurking too hard, Twitch loses track of me for a minute. Yeah. There's squids. Okay, cute. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that we have a train station here. But what I might actually do is build the train station up on top of some walls. I have a reason for wanting to do this. Which is that we could have storage containers underneath that aggregate the resources and then go up to the train station. So kind of like a mall for the products that are being produced over here. But also would allow me to bring those, bring those over from there into a bottom row something. And then essentially we'll bring it up to the roof for the train. And then we build a sky highway that goes that way and brings the train that way. It's going to be a lot of materials. So it might be worth doing, like it might make sense to do some Mercer Sphere hunting to do that. You know? Because then I can maybe expand how much the Dimensional Depot can hold. I don't know. But yeah, it feels like building a train right now is not happening. Because it feels like it would have to be pretty big. But my thought is that, like a big build. My thought is that we would have the train station here. It'll loop. So we'll have it go like this way. So we would have the train, you know, turn. I don't really know how it works, but I assume that it can go up and down ramps. I assume. So what we're going to want to do then, in the interests of time and where we currently are with things, we're going to want to bring, maybe I just change it. I wonder if it'll let me do this. Let's just go over here. Yeah, let's try this. Okay, and then we'll put the conveyor belts there. We'll bring the top one to the top. You go there. Now across. It's too far. Stop. Just reach. Heck. I think I might have to call it on the stream. Just build an apprentice and let it train. Yep. That's good idea, Ilmirin. Let me do that. Can I build an apprentice to build my factory for me? Okay, and so then these resources are gonna come over here, maybe. Fine. Oh, wait, no. Okay, hold on. Let's do the wall with the conveyor holes just because that'll be nicer long term. I do like hovering around. Okay. So, we're going to just have like a storage box underneath. And then those things will bring up for the train somehow when train stuff. When we do train stuff. But right now, I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can do it. I think that might be my capacity for the stream. Do I know how to do this? No. That's the thing. So, like, loads and unloads freight cars. Yeah, so we're gonna need, like, you know, things to load freight cars and whatever. Like this. And we were told not to do multiple. I wonder if... Interesting. So one freight car is one freight station. But yeah, I don't know. I don't feel super well right now. So I definitely think I need to call it on the stream. I'm not really sure if I will be doing trains off stream or not, because honestly, I haven't really been.
We're forgetting about your break.
Who told you not to do multiple? Squid said not to do multiple resources in one car. Yeah, I feel a little like ill right now, so I think we need to end this. It might be because I feel a little bit warm and headachy. But let's find someone to raid into and end the stream. Bye, YouTube.